things that affect souls, that keep them there for so long, is one of the things are that there are a lot of murders have been committed down through the years. Some of these people have never been brought to justice. And obviously have been saved. They haven't crossed into hell. They're still in purgatory, maybe after many, many, many years. And they come looking for prayers through various experiences. Maybe it's unbelievable the things that happen. Maybe somebody goes to build a house somewhere near some tragedy happens, and they can't get the house started, which has already happened. And maybe in another situation where a policeman killed a man in the barracks in about the early 1900s. The barracks was not, and there was a dwelling house built on the site, and there was an awful lot of unrest in the house. We prayed about it and got to know what the problem was. And once those souls were prayed for, those two men in this case, once they were prayed for and released, there was no more problems in the house. That has happened hundreds and hundreds of times. It's non-stop. Another one is in unforgiveness. People, having disputes in their family, and maybe disputes in their workplace, disputes with their neighbours, maybe over property or whatever, and never making it up, passing out of this world into the next, and they're held there for I don't know how long, maybe some well over 100 years and a lot longer. A lady rang me up from the west of Ireland there during the week, and she asked me to pray about her, to know if there was anybody in her family needed to be prayed for. So we prayed over the phone anyway, and what I was getting was that there was a lot of disputes in her family, on her mother's side of the family. That there was bickering over property, over wills, going back about 3 generations. And I recalled all the various things that our lady was recalling to me. And she was able to verify all those things. So we dealt with that. We were quite a while on the phone dealing with that, and the amount of prayer that needed to be said for that. So she took that on board, and then she wanted to have a rundown on her husband's side of the family. And a lot more stuff came up on that side. So I was doing a sort of a family tree on the 2 sides of the family over the phone with our deceased relatives and friends. And a lot of advice to her as well, how she should continue on from now on. Because she was part of that herself, as she revealed, terrible bitter because of certain things that were happening. And that is important. What I want to say, I tell this to everybody, make sure or try and do something. If you have something against somebody, you're not in terms of somebody over something, certainly straighten it out as much as you can. It's not always easy to do that maybe in a couple of days, but wait for the right opportunity. When an opportunity will come to straighten these, and also pray about it, to have these things straightened out.